Before we install the DVD recordable drive, let's talk about IDE drives. Just like with an IDE hard drive, if you have an old-style IDE DVD drive you want to install, you will need an IDE controller on the motherboard. Go to www.homepcbuilder.com/IDE for instructions on configuring the jumpers on your IDE drives. If you have a serial ATA, DVD, or Blu-ray drive, you don't need to configure any jumpers. Time to decide which drive bay we're going to install the drive into. On this case, we have 3 available 5 1/4 inch bays. The drive will be producing a lot of vibration while the discs are spinning and being accessed. The higher in the case we mount it, the more the vibration will affect the case and produce noise from the vibration. If you're installing 2 DVD or Blu-ray drives, it's best to separate the drives by 1 bay, so you can have both drives open and have enough room to swap discs from one drive to the other. We're installing 1 DVD recordable drive, so we'll put it in the bottom bay. On this case, we need to remove the metal bay cover. It's held in by 2 screws, 1 on each side. On some cases, the drive covers pop off. Use a screwdriver to press the covers from the inside of the case, and they will pop out the front. Be sure to keep the bay covers. You might need them in the future. In some cases, there is also an inside metal cover that has to be removed. Some are held in by screws, or slide out by pressing a tab, and some, like these, you have to break out. If your case is like this, the trick is to insert the screwdriver into the hole and pry the cover up and down. This causes the metal to fatigue, and eventually the metal cover will come off. It's easy to get carried away and hit your knuckles on the case. Just keep at it, and it will get easier. Once the cover is off, be careful around the surfaces that broke away. They are sharp. Back on our current build, we'll slide the drive into the bay from the front of the case and flush it up against the front bezel. There are 4 screws for each side of the drive. Screw them in, but leave them loose at first. Once they're all in, tighten down the screws. Since there are so many screws, you might be tempted to only put in half. This can be done, but we recommend putting them all in. It helps to keep the vibration of the drive down, which keeps the drive as quiet as possible and will extend the life of the drive. Some cases have sliders that put tension on each side of the drive and keep it secure. In the next lesson, we'll connect the data cables to the drives.